Hello learners, with you is Teacher Jane from Greenview Schools Kamulu, and I'll be taking you through environmental activity for PP2. We'll be learning about health practices, and we'll also be learning about hand washing and the health practices. Before we continue with our lesson, I'd like us to sing a song. So kindly stand where you're watching us from and sing this song with me. The song goes like this. This is the way I wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands. This is the way I wash my hands early in the morning. Again. This is the way I wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands. This is the way I wash my hands early in the morning. That was the song. So, like I said, we are learning about hand washing. And I'm going to ask you this question. When do we wash our hands? Do you know when we wash our hands? And why is it important for us to wash our hands? It's very, very important for us to wash our hands to maintain proper hygiene as well as kill germs. So it's very, very important for you to wash your hands as many times as possible so that you can kill the germs. So today I'm going to take you through the things we use to wash our hands. So with me, I'll be pointing as I show you. So the first thing we use to wash our hand with is a soap. It's a soap, and this is my soap. We also use water, running water from a tap. For our case, we cannot bring a tap here, so I have water inside the jug. We also use a dry, clean towel. As you can see, my towel is here and it's purple in color. We can also use a basin to wash our hands. Like you can see here, when you don't want to waste water, you just turn on the tap, then the water runs into the basin as you wash your hands. Okay, learners? Okay, let us move on. Before you wash your hands, there are very important steps that you need to take in order to wash your hands well and kill the germs in your hands. As you can see in the picture, we have someone. You can see hands, we have soap, and you can see someone trying to wash the hands, and you can see water running from a tap. So these are the steps we take when washing our hands. Step number 1. It's very, very important for you to wet your hands. Okay? Step number 2. You have to apply soap when you're washing your hands. Then you go on to step number 3. You also have to rub your hands with a soap. Okay? As well as, after doing that, wetting your hands, applying soap, rubbing your hands with a soap, you rinse both hands with water, clean water. Remember, running water or water from a jug. It has to be running water. When you are through, it's very important to also keep your hands dry. Dry your hands with a clean towel. Learners, I've taken you through the steps we use for hand washing. Now, I'm going to show you how to wash your hands very well. As I had said earlier, I had shown you the steps we'll be taking when washing our hands. And I said the first step is to wet your hands. So I'm going to wet my hands. And I said I don't have a running water in a tap, so I'll be using a jug. Okay? My hands are now wet. The next thing we do is apply soap. I had shown you my soap. So we apply soap in our hands like this, both hands. Yes, after applying soap, we go to step number 3. And it says you rub your hands with soap. So I'm going to be rubbing my hands like this. And you have to rub well, both sides, inside, outside. Gently, make sure you don't hurt yourself, so that you can kill the germs. I said our hands contain a lot of germs, so we have to wash them as often as possible with these items that we are using. Rubbing our hands like this, gently. I said you have to rub well, so that you can kill the germs that are in our hands. Our hands contain a lot of germs, okay? So then, after rubbing your hands together, we move on to step number 4. Step number 4 says you have to rinse both hands with water. So I'll be rinsing my hands. We have rinsed our hands. Then we go to step number 5. It says you have to dry your hands with a clean towel. So here's my towel I had shown you earlier. So you rub your hands to remove the wetness from the hands. Until they're dry. Now, there you have it, our LNAS. I've washed my hands and they are clean. As you can see, they are clean, very clean. And I can tell you for now, I don't have germs. But remember, germs are everywhere, okay? So you have to wash your hands as often as possible. With me, LNAS is an activity for you to attend at home. So you will be completing the sentences that we have written down for you. Sentence number 1, it says, we wash our hands using dash and dash. Remember, earlier I had told you the things we use to wash our hands. Then we move on to sentence number 2. We wash our hands to remove dash. Remember, I told you this and I emphasized this to you, the importance of washing our hands. Then move on to number 3. It says draw and color. You'll be required to draw and color items used to wash our hands. We have a basin. It's here. You can draw. You choose the color you want. Soap. We have a soap here. Towel. You also have a towel here. And you have to draw a tap. We have our tap here with running water. We have come to the end of our lesson for today. But before we finish, I'd like to leave you with an activity that I'd like you to do at home. LNAS, I'd like you to wash your hands properly after playing with your toys as well as your friends. We have come to the end of the lesson for today. I have been your teacher, Teacher Jane. Bye-bye for now.